Alright, here we go. If anything is too quiet or too loud, please let me know so I can fix that. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Just one reminder I would like to do, unfortunately. I did plan to use this mod, Move Faster, simply so we don't have to, so much waiting time between traveling towards points. However, for some reason, this mod doesn't work with Astarion, which is the character I wanted to play. So yeah, I don't know why this is, but for some it just doesn't work. Every other character it works, but for Astarion, just doesn't work. Oh well. Guess we have to deal with that. But hopefully that should be fine. No. Of course, playing as Dark Urge should be better, but I don't know. I wanted to play something else than Dark Urge for once. And Astarion fits quite well for this build. Could actually even be, like, story-wise better. But you just can't spec him out of Warlock. So he's kinda useless, unfortunately. So, Astarion it is. He's also an elf, which elf is just very nice. For the, how is it called? Fey Ancestry. So you can't be put to sleep. Very useful, especially in early game. Like the Goblin magic wheelers like to use sleep on you. So this way they can't do it. And yeah, also 9 meter base movement speed, which, well, it's normal, but like if you play Darth or whatever, it could be troublesome. Because obviously we're going to use Swashbuckler, the new rogue subclass, which got there with patch 8. So I want a lot of movement speed, so I can utilize this. Now, we're of course going to use Minor Illusion. Like, there's just no way around it. It's just too good not to take. And then let's go for the skills. We want 17 dex. Then get our 18 dex to the hardware. Go for 14 strength. Simply letting us help more carry out more. And yeah, just having a lot of strength is useful, and we just don't need, like, intelligence or charisma, we just don't need these stats. So then we go 16 constitution. Helps us to remain our concentration spells, and of course more HP. This is always useful as a solo character. And yeah. Where is this? I don't think I'm going to roleplay a lot. I didn't plan this at least. I mean, I'm not gonna try hard to shit out of this. Like, just how I usually play. Or let's say how I played in my Necromancer run, I guess. And that's how it's going to look like, more or less. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I would be a good role player, to be honest. I never done this, so yeah. I forgot what I wanted to do. Yeah, of course, 10 wisdom. Because yeah, we have a lot of wisdom checks, so you always want to have at least 10 wisdom, so you don't have any disadvantages on these rolls. And for proficiencies, athletic and acrobatics. So yeah, for better movement. Oh my god, for better movement, because yeah, movement is the most important thing as a solo character, or one of the most important things. And then Sleight of Hand, of course, so we can do some stealing. And so yeah, last points is kind of whatever. Stealth, Persuasion. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you pick now, because we're going to reset anyway once we get with us, so not that important. But this way, at least we have a decent starting character for the first few fights before we can reset. So that's that. And yeah. Game is muted. Then it could be maybe I just to... wait. Shouldn't be, but could be that it's too silent. Let me... I mean, I don't have any music on. Now better? Or still not loud enough? No sound at all. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why there would be no sound at all. Um. I don't know. Oh yeah, I see it in my OBS. He's not. Okay. Okay, but I need to fix this. It's not picking up any sound. Okay, wait. It's weird. I don't know why it's not picking up any sound. It should be, but for some reason it doesn't. That's... Indeed, classical technical difficulties. And I can't find why that is. Which, yeah, sucks. Mm. Okay, now you should be able to hear something. I hope. Not, I'm totally lost. Should be. I was muted for a second, but shouldn't be now. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, then we can finally start. Oh man.
We are trapped.
Game is okay. It makes sense that it might be loud because I upped the volume before.
Help us.
So better or still too loud?
Please. Before they return! They return. And you?
You realize you're talking to an
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Okay. Still the same. Okay, then. Put it down even more. Now for this check, I'm just gonna keep going while we set this up. You always want to go investigation first.
You notice
Simply because even if you fail this check, you still have the opportunity to do the other two after that.
The shell of the skull.
And this way we just get a better shot at succeeding here by having the advantage.
The brain lifts from the skull. But you notice the...
We must go to the helm.
So.
We can do... As for that...
By the way, I didn't even ask. Do you want me to play all the cutscenes or should I just skip them? Because I just now did this because I'm used to pretty much skipping almost everything.
Shall we dance? This will do nicely.
Yeah, I know. I'm a big cheater by using Lae'zel in a solo run for the tutorial fight. I will die in shame.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Let's hope for gold.
Take so much.
Yeah, by the way, here I can show you.
Before those dragons bring us down.
You can see if I use Lae'zel, the move faster mod works. But if I switch back to Astarion, it's just like he's walking normal for some reason. I don't know why, it doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. Yeah, very speedy frog lady, indeed. But Astarion, he's just too chill for that. He has patience. He won't run. Running is beneath him. No, I'm going to save Featherheart, simply so we can get the XP for her easier for recruiting her and get all her stuff.
A broom. How delightful. Well, well.
So. Alright,
The console
let's fail this
hums
check,
alive.
like always. Close one.
Perhaps it will open the nearby then discomfort fades.
Yeah, just make the one
Another
check.
sensation
And I
washes
didn't even
over you.
realize it.
You are shit.
Professional gamer.
You keep. Let me. She.
Alright.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
This and this.
I must keep going.
Now I'm not gonna get the flaming sword. Because I don't need it.
Close.
I mean, I could get it and sell it for money, but I don't know, it's maybe a bit much. Since this is supposed to be a solo run. And now I already have a party of 3. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm also just gonna more or less run past everyone.
Curious. I feel
Get this done with. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, if we do this fight here, we can get level 2 second we leave the ship. But we're not gonna do much fighting at the beginning anyway. Just gonna get our stuff. And this way we're going to get up to level 4 anyway. So yeah.
On the move.
Let's finish this. On I go.
Oh, I hate this fight. It takes so long. And it's so boring. Great. The plan for the build is, well, it's a duelist build, so I'm going to use rapiers. Well, mostly. For the start, I'm going to use the Falar Aloof sword, because it's simply better. And we just
No time to waste.
are not able to get any good rapiers at the early game.
Victory awaits.
Like, the only good rapier there is in the first act is the Sword of Screams, which is the weapon Nia uses. And yeah, until we kill him, it's gonna take some time. And then it's basically a combination of fighter and rogue, like Battlemaster and the Swashbuckler
Got to move.
class. So exactly. For the early game, we're going to use I forgot how it's called. But there's a bow that increases your damage if your enemy is frightened. And we're going to use that one for the early game, probably also for late game. and then use the Frightening plus the sneak attacks to deal massive damage to our enemies. That's basically it. And at the very end we also want to use the legendary rapier that you can get for doing Loa's quest. Or, well, Loa's quest is
On the move.
nicely told. It's the quest from the Hark at the third act. At the end you get the legendary rapier. It's kind of funny because this is actually the only weapon
Transponder.
where you're actually not allowed to use a shield. Any other rapier weapon or anything else, right, with the Duelist ability, you can use shields and you still get the buff. But this is the only weapon where you can't use a shield. I don't know why, but it doesn't make that much sense, or for some reason it is like that. So that's basically it. Roughly.
Sunlight.
I'm not 100% sure how I want to do the build late game.
There is no pain.
I need to do some more testing there, what's better. So far, I have to be honest, I only tested this build until the second act.
But beneath the skin,
So I'm not 100% sure how I will go for late game, how much fighter, how much rogue there will be. Well, the moment it will be pretty evenly split for the first 8 levels. So 4 levels fighters, 4 levels rogue. Which also will give us then immediately 2 ability improvements, or well, not ability improvements, feats, but one of them will be a ability improvement,
Your
right?
stomach rudely announces itself to you with a twinge.
By the way, I'm probably going to play all of the
Sunlight.
Astarians story
Time you found
lines
some
because
prey.
I never played as
Of
him,
course, you'll be
as an
feeding
origin
for two
character.
now, thanks to your guest.
So I actually want to see some of the stuff, and probably also maybe later for the video when I will edit this together for a video.
Perhaps it would be
I don't know, I
wise
might
to
want to use
focus
some
on
of these
finding a cure.
cutscenes,
As
so I will
wonderful
play
as the
these.
sun is, you can hardly enjoy it if your face
I
rips
think it's
open.
actually going to be interesting for fighting Cazador. Because I actually don't know if you can even fight him as Astarion, as a solo character. Because technically he should immediately kill you. Because that's how it works if he's your companion. He just takes him and then
Steps.
you have to save him or he's dead. So I don't know how this is going to work if you don't have any allies. Well, I guess it's gonna be fine. Surely we're not gonna die just... right? Surely.
Something the matter? If you're sure. A shame.
But yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do a bit of looting at the early game, so we can buy the stuff we need. So, I'm sorry, but we have to get through that. It is how it is. Yeah, it does fit him. That's why it shows him. The other option would be Will, but for Will, unfortunately, you can't respec him, right? So he's forced to have at least 1 level Warlock. And that just doesn't work. So I can't use him. And yeah. Playing an Origin character is also something different than just going Dark Urge every single time. Which, to be fair, would be the better option. Like, Dark Urge is just stronger than Astarion. But he works quite nicely as well. Especially because the Vampire Bite, right? As you're going to use the Broodmother's Amulet from Kaga to get poison damage. And to the Vampire Bite you can heal ourselves and deal damage. And get the buff. So that's actually quite nice.
More of those wretched things.
Yeah, I think the only Origin character I played is Shadowheart. Yeah. I think I didn't even finish that one. I just got to Act 3 and then somehow just never finished it. And that's the only Origin character I played. Yeah. I guess unless you count Dark Urge, of course I played a bunch of Dark Urge, but he's only like 50% Origin character. So yeah.
Watch your back.
Yeah, now you can see, technically we could already be level 2 if we did the fight at the Nautilot, but we're going to get it now anyway.
We'll approach the
So
sigil
it's
on the
really not
stone.
that big of a difference.
A hand? Anyone?
Say, but then I could. Yeah.
Alright.
Which way to the
I'll take your stuff as well.
Careful, I bite.
You're not versed in magic, are you? Go ahead. I question the wisdom of that. Albeit.
Let's go.
Okay. Hopefully we can get our speed potion without having to fight the Wains,
And it's
because I can't fight them. It'd be a bit too dangerous. And if I don't do it now, I'm sure to forget, because I always forget it. Jesus Christ.
Monster. Death is too good.
Hopefully I start hitting some attacks soon, otherwise this will be more difficult than it has to be. And we don't get the speed potion. Great.
What now?
Oh well. So be it.
Trust no one.
Yeah. Starion is trying his best today, not to hit anything. Or leave enemies at 1 HP.
Nice view.
Just look away for a second. I'm not doing anything here. I'm definitely not going to recruit anyone here to get this chest. No, I'm not doing that.
Something the matter? All right.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Something the matter? If you're sure.
She never was here. I'm all alone. Good. Now we're just gonna get the chest. And yeah. Actually, we should get the fighter, so we can also talk to the grave robbers. So. Yeah, this is... Can you please show it? Yeah, this is how the passive feature we're going to use. And there you even can see you can carry a shield in your free hand and still gain this bonus. Which I guess makes somewhat sense, but honestly I also kind of think it's kind of stupid. Because it's just like until you get the legendary rapier at the very end, you're just gonna use a shield the entire time, because it would be just stupid not to. Like the legendary rapier is the only rapier that gets a benefit from you not having anything in your secondary hand, so in your offhand.
What a day.
I don't know. And generally, there's not many good rapiers in this game, which is a bit sad. But yeah, it is what it is.
I hear shouting up ahead.
So let's get this waypoint so we can teleport back once we've got all our stuff. Good. Oh man, it feels so slow running around without the speed mod. I mean, technically I have it active, but Astarion just doesn't give a fuck. It feels like I'm just sneaking around the entire time. So weird.
And let the goblins have it? No. We take it to the grove.
Leave no trace.
It should work with Hexblade. I'm not sure. I haven't tested it. And yeah, I'm not going to plan to use Hexblade. But it should work. Don't know why it wouldn't. Let's just
Watch
try
the
it.
shadows.
Just get rid of them.
Nice.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
Enough gawking.
Yeah, Hexblade is also like
Observe.
something I would like to make build about. Haven't come like generally like a Warlock blade that uses Hexblade, maybe some spells. Like basically a build that is perfect for Wool. But so far I haven't come up with anything that actually is decent.
But my people possess the cure for this. Githyanki protocol is clear.
It's also so.
When infected with a gay tadpole,
The cure I offer will suffice as thank you.
Chak. As
Okay, now let's talk to these guys and get the XP. Do some final looting and then we can do the grove fight.
Or is it the ship?
Yeah, just fighter, get them to leave. And basically get against a bunch of free XP for it. Really nice that this works.
That's curious.
The build plan is a duelist build, so we're going to have a combination of fighter and the rogue Swashbuckler. Swashbuckler? I have no idea how to pronounce this. The new rogue subclass, and you're going to use rapiers. Well, at the start we're going to use the Fala Aloof blade because there's just no good rapiers at the beginning. But yeah, that's the build, and we're also going to use for the early game the frightening bow. I don't know what it's called, the bow that causes frightening, but you can get at the Shah. What is it actually? No, Grimforge, it's just the Grimforge. Not somewhere was already second act. And the Grimforge from the one trader.
A crooked touch.
So yeah, so basically we're going to use this and then do the Battlemaster class from the fighter. Together with Swashbuckler. Going to do a lot of damage, having the bonus actions as well as a lot of movement. So yeah. That's basically it. Nothing too special. Should have just bit him. Oh well.
The air's so stale.
Yes, I'm going to use the adamantine shield. Because you can. So I will do it and avoid critical hits. Will be quite useful. Jack of all trades. Yeah, thank you. That was a fun video to make. Like, I really enjoyed playing this character. It was a very unique way of playing and try to make a character work. Basically just having to work with the items you get.
What's this?
That's... yeah. Good. That's that. So we can do the fight now. Yeah, hopefully I can finally release the no hit. It's also just a question I can ask you. The second act is pretty much finished. I probably could or should be able to upload this weekend. But it would only be the second part and not the entire one, which I wanted to do. So I don't know. So do you want me to upload this? Like the second part just? Or should I just get everything finished before I'm going to make the upload? Like I don't know, I'm a bit torn because I did promise to upload everything, but it's probably still going to take some time until I can make this work. So yeah. This. Okay, I think that's everything I have for now, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's a bit annoying that I forgot to fight this guy with Astarion, so now I don't have the buff for accuracy. But okay. I'm gonna be fine. I'm not sure. I really need to speed up at the moment. Because, yeah. Basically the entire of Act 3 still need to be edited. Which is a shame, because I haven't uploaded for over a month again. Yeah. Isn't great. Well, yeah. Yeah, thank you. I do try my best to make these videos entertaining and also educational, but I guess it's their main point. Consistently inconsistent. Oh yeah, that's, I guess, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, uploading a lot of videos is also important because, yeah, the algorithm will punish you if you don't upload. But it's also just half true because in the end, if you have a community that enjoys your videos and they're always going to watch, your videos generally will get views, even if it takes a bit longer. So yeah. So I don't know if it's better to just think probably the best is if you make videos that are well edited in your opinion, where you think you have done a good job. And then just try to make it relative more or less consistent. Because yeah, of course, if you just upload over and over again, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say my editing skills are very good either, to be honest. Like, it's pretty basic what I do, right? I think this is also something I would say. If you post a lot, many videos is probably better to have, like, probably more a fast editing seal, but a lot of, yeah, fancy edits, I guess. If you post less, it's probably better to slow down a bit. I don't know, it's hard. You have to find something that you like, what you're good at. And then people are gonna watch you, I guess. hard to explain. I guess for me it's basically just, I guess this sounds kind of arrogant, but like the reason why I guess people watch me is simply because I'm very good at the game. So that's the focus of all my videos. Trying to like, goodbye Aroden, trying to pass down knowledge that I have of the game. And that's what keeps people interesting. For other ones, it's like being entertaining. And this is of course probably quite hard, especially if you just started before, have no experience and stuff like that. Guess it's maybe it's just me, but I feel like this makes it a lot harder. I think that keeping a standard of quality and some form of guarantee that new content is coming is the best for the long-term retention. Yeah, I think so too. Like, uploading too much is... Like, it used to be the meta, right? To upload it a lot of videos, like 5 minutes long, so you have binge watching, right? So the algorithm loves it if people binge watch your videos. So one video after another, and just keep doing that over and over again. This pushes your channel extremely. But these days I honestly think people enjoy long form content more. That has a lot more information or whatnot. Yeah. And the others is I guess is also something like if you yourself you're not, let's say, the best player. The other option would be simply to make videos that are more unique, like unique set challenges, yeah, which doesn't even need to be hard. Like, it can be something simple like using a randomizer. Randomizers are always fun, but some, like, just give your videos a unique twist then. Or come up with unique builds that are going to get the interest of people. I don't know, it's hard to say what's always going to work, because I think for everyone it's a bit different depending what their qualities are for creating content. But yeah. So you just need to test. I mean, even if it doesn't work at first, you don't really get the views. I would say just keep doing, do what you enjoy, your editing skill will be better. And you're going to get, yeah, some sort of response from people that are watching you, and over time you will figure out what people like that watch you, and then you can lean into that. This of course doesn't mean you should like do stuff you don't enjoy, but yeah, it's something that goes for time. Yeah, the area of podcast. That's probably also a reason why long form is now even gets more popular again. Yeah, by the way, we are just getting the pendant here, silver pendant for guidance. So because we have a bunch of conversation checks in the grove, and this will help us to get past them all and get the most XP. Also, we're going to use the Colossus power, because they are going to use give Bane on hit, which makes it harder for our enemies to hit, which is very nice because we are a melee character. Plus, Sleight of Hand is also nice to pickpocket some stuff. Yeah, if you enjoy what you're doing, that's the most important. Like, I think focusing on views is always... I mean, obviously you want your people to watch you, of course. Like, it sucks if you make a video and then it doesn't get any views or something like that. It sucks. But I think it's still just more important to, like, enjoy what you're doing and... yeah, be happy with the content you do and, like, content with what you get. I think you can't really, it's hard to just enforce it unless like you do exactly what the people are doing. Or what the people want, which if you do this, you could technically force success. But yeah, it's not necessarily the best. I need to be a bit careful here because this guy can just one-shot me. So, well, that's not good. I'm not really probably getting a neutral one, I would say. I do plan to save the growth, mainly because I want Demon as a trader. But I'm going to Ascend, so... Well...
Keep them guessing.
Do with that info what you want. I don't want to go in the melee with this guy because, as said, he can one-shot me. So, Nadia, I'm gonna sacrifice you. The unfortunate is that these guys are not gonna help me. That's not good. Well, do I want to risk it? Let's not. I'm gonna come back later. Actually, she joined. Since when they do this? I was very confident they don't do this. The last time I ran down here. Which, to be fair, is a long time ago, but I know they just sit there in fear and didn't do anything. Well, I guess that's convenient for me. Well, I plant this, of course. I think that's obvious.
Let's.
Yeah, early game is definitely the hardest. So just don't. Why did he? Whatever. So just don't have a build at the start, right? But it's also why it's so important that the early game to just travel a lot and get your stuff instead of actually doing fighting. Especially in the solo one, because yeah, it's just your accuracy is shit. You don't deal a lot of damage. It's just not a good time.
Well, it's a drastic measure. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
I mean, I can just sell these. I'm not gonna can't use them anyway. So just gonna sell everything. Yes, stealth attacks are indeed. They're also just way too strong, honestly.
Silver.
We're being honest. The damage boost, well, the damage boost you only get if you are rogue, but like the advantage itself is so strong. So, alright, this is the first conversation we want to do.
That's fine too.
We need this. We want to roll into stay because this gives us XP.
Thank you. Thank you, Roland.
15 XP, and yeah. That's basically it. And I mean, also we get their quests later, right?
What's that?
It also gives some XP. Not that it is very important, but yeah, it's something, right? So,
Best to fill your belly now while we. Still, you're looking a little pig.
So now we can get the potion from here. Just asking what it is, and you actually get the health potion instead of drinking it.
All right. Don't know. Do you need any? Hey, bother.
And now we can. Five potions. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, we could actually, yeah, should buy strength elixir. Because we don't have actually anything else we use as an elixir to start. And having the 21 strength will increase our accuracy. And this is even if you use a finesse weapon. Because finesse weapons, like, they use only dexterity if it's higher than your strength. So we actually can use this and get the bonuses from it, even though we are using a finesse weapon. So. I'm gonna sell this as well.
Hello, Petal. Hey, bother.
No, sell.
Take care now, sweet.
Do I?
My selection is pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
No. Technically, it would be useful to get this one, but I don't think I have the money for it. Unless I do like an hour of just looting, but I don't want to let you guys suffer through this, so let's not do this.
Well, hello.
It's not like we need this. Just would be quite useful for the nulls.
Shoot before.
So now let's save her. Not because we need her, because we want to kill her ourselves and get the XP from it.
You fought for us, so I'll give you one last chance. Move!
Well, I guess we're not saving her.
You want to die?
Your
kids and your birdies.
I guess I have to use another invisibility potion, because I can't kill them. Maybe I could if I just drank the strength elixir before and throw them off.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
Yeah. Great start to the one. Amazing. Truly. I guess I should have got some inspiration points before I did this. Then I'm a charlatan. Okay. Well, I mean, this is also the reason why Dark Witch is so strong, because as Dark Witch, at this point you already have 3 inspiration points, which is like pretty insane for stuff like this. Is she not gonna kill him? Kill her? Oh well, I can't go back there anyway, so
What now?
let's just ignore them.
You just have to buy enough.
You.
Shit! She's out there now. Ready? Sharp as ever.
Oh man. More foot.
And again.
Keep a blade close.
Swing and swing.
The blade of frontiers
But
at your
hopefully we don't fail to save the child. I forgot her name.
Are you sure?
Because if we fail, we can't go in here and get the Ring of Protection later. Which is a bit, would be quite annoying. So maybe I should just even wait. Well, technically it should be fine. It's not too hard to pass. Oh, and I mean, surely at some point I'm gonna stop failing these rolls, right?
Please, last through.
A little small talk.
You.
Okay.
With 2 hours or what? A few questions, if you please. There's no. Oh, I'll make it very.
You said...
And the last question. The scandal.
Two potions should be. I wanted to buy 2, not 5. Oh well.
I'm just preparing.
Whatever.
But
It's fine. Now we're overloaded on these potions, but whatever.
Keep your distance, Dad.
Okay. Getting the chest back here. Then probably, yeah, we're also going to talk to Alfira.
Yeah,
Get some
because
extra XP there, and then we go to Kara. And boy, we're going to succeed.
that might be worth a look.
One for the road, exactly. You know, you might get thirsty, and then why not drink an animal potion? We don't have water, so tell you something else.
Moon, sun, oh, remind me. Dance upon the star. Change? No. At the hands of this bloody song. Wait. Words of mother and thank you. Wait. Sorry. There was so much.
Here. Alright.
Someone there?
So. Now up to Kara. Get the stuff done there. And then we go to the village. Yeah, early game. Always a bunch of walking around. But it is what it is. We can't just charge in.
I'm sorry.
Arabella, that's her name.
Oh,
I don't know
will
why I forgot.
imprison the devil. Go and do it.
Alright, surely we are not gonna fail again, right? Easy.
Halcyon is.
You did
Gale
well to speak up
approves.
for the girl. Well seen.
What a
Well,
stalker.
Master,
He isn't even in my
would you-
party.
You were... Come, Silver. Stay close.
Go on. Say it. No matter. None of this can happen. The Viper. This tale.
a devil child, one who tried to steal from us.
Right. And we're gonna get her chest for later. Yeah, Gale is always watching. Get that feeling too.
Very well then.
Maybe that's the reason why Mr. dumped him after all. He just couldn't let go. No private. No privacy for her.
Now, just big. You seem healthy enough.
A tadpole.
I can't. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one. All right, of course.
Now,
No.
how do you pick up the This is a vial. I don't have. Now, do I? You know, because you should all be chained. Not yet, anyhow. Whatever. Good.
Okay.
Take it one step
I
at a
wanted,
time, Nettie.
didn't want to spam this tool because I wasn't sure if Asteron had any special dialogue and I would accidentally kill myself. That wouldn't be pretty bad, to say the least. Yeah, we don't really need anything here. So, let's just leave.
Well, hello.
What would your mother... Our little...
Okay. And now because we saved our Bella, we can go inside here without having to worry about getting, well, kicked out. That
He
is
stares right past you,
if
see.
we don't fail this check here. So we're not going inside. Oh well. Later then. I mean, it's fine. I just, as long as I don't forget to go there before I kill Kaga, it doesn't matter.
So we can risk violence. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen... I suppose so. We'll...
No, sir.
Okay, let's go up here to get the chest there.
Yes.
Yeah. I know I didn't want to do that much looting, but I have to do a bit of it, otherwise we just can't get the stuff we need. And I don't want to cheese to get the money, because I don't like doing that. Okay, that's all for the grove for now, so we can go to the village. And the Owlbear Cave is... Do I want to go into the Owlbear Cave? Because so far I failed a bit too many checks. Alright, good night. Glad you checked by.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do these guys also later. So I'm very weak at the moment. I can't really do any fighting.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers. What's in here?
So. Okay, now let's get Scratch. And I guess we're going to go into the Owlbear Cave just to get the stuff from the Selûnite Shrine. But I'm not gonna talk to the Owlbear because I'm feeling quite unlucky at the moment.
Looks like a beast came through here. Big one.
So, just gonna grab this stuff here. And then get Scratch.
Another shrine to another god.
Well, I'm not gonna get the chest. That's... I can't remember the last time I was this unlucky. This is pretty insane, but okay. It is what it is. Perhaps this is why no one plays Origin characters. They're just hard-coded to have bad rolls at all times. The animal potion.
I'll just help myself.
Let's talk to the best boy. And hopefully don't fail.
Keep moving, stranger. I told you to go.
Okay, thank
You
God.
see a name etched in.
You should go. Of course he will. And then
You know the creatures he described.
no, I won't leave it.
Okay. So we got him, and now we can go to the village.
What's there?
We're also not actually going to fight any of the goblins. That's why I picked up the shapeshifter mask for my camp. So I now can turn into a drow and just get past them and get the XP without having to fight them. But if I could click. And now we can just go inside.
Apologies, your lordship.
Okay. Got our next level up. We're just gonna take. Doesn't really matter at the moment because we're gonna respec anyway. But just getting the extra HP can be useful if we have another, well, failed roll. Wait a second. If I turn into a shapeshift, the move fast mod works. But if I know it's not gonna work again, right? Yeah, it's not. What the fuck is this? Okay. Okay, game. Guess I don't have to understand it. Right, let's try to get this dagger for the XP. Shouldn't be too hard as a rogue.
Fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar
Right.
dagger protruding from the tough
Jesus.
leathery knee. You'll call
15. Truly, today I am truly failing absolutely everything. Okay. So get this chest here as well.
Well,
Come. There. Middle of... It might just...
Get the food and now let's skip through.
I could...
So now we're gonna get our helmet, the haste helm, or the extra movement speed, of course. Which, especially for this build, is quite nice because, well, if you want to utilize our special ability or passive feature from our rogue class, this is very nice to move around a lot. Okay, now let's get the book as well. Do I need? I don't really need that. That's the antidote I need for the deep gnome. So let's grab that one. And then we go down. So I'm not gonna fight. No, please go back down. So I'm not going to fight any of these skeletons, just not worth it, and it's a bit risky because we are so incredibly weak at the moment. Just getting the stuff here, get the book, and that's basically it. Don't forget to read this one, otherwise the mirror will kill you. So, and we don't want that.
Might be worth a look.
So.
That's curious.
Speak your name. I do if you are known to my only what?
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with
You are no tell me. What if you could see anything in me? What would it be? You seek you.
An impressive set of bones.
Bit surprised that Astarion doesn't have a special dialogue there to kill his master. But okay. I guess not. Kinda expected this to end. Okay, now we're just gonna grab the stuff here. Bit more stuff to sell. And then get the necromancy book. And of course also these gloves. We're not gonna use them because, well, we're going to wear armor. Even if it's just light armor. I mean, technically we can even use heavy on medium armor because of the fighter class. Well, yeah. Don't really have that great armor choices in Act 1, so probably just gonna stick with the light armor. Okay. So, now let's save Barkos.
What do you want? I mean, what do you...
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest. The goblins slink backward.
Come on, you... Come on, blood breath. Let's find you something to eat. All right, then. Fresh meats. Scared meats.
Gonna use the break one and get him down. So later we're also then going to save him from near, so we get him as a trader. For these special gloves he can sell you, so you have advantage at all times. Yeah. And that's basically the only reason.
Looks. Well, I'm a deep gnome. You what then? Take my. On that note.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy though. He's just alone, so.
You sought a fight, and now you.
Oh my god. Today is yeah. game. Okay.
Let's move. All right. Time to see what's new horrors waiting for us.
Yeah, very interesting rolls. And hopefully this will stop once we actually start to fight. This is getting pretty bad at the moment. But yeah. If this is going to be a cursed one, so be it.
Shove up!
Where's the rest of the lads at?
Hey, our first inspiration point. Actually, no, we have 3. I didn't even notice. When did we get the other 2? I'm stealing the book, right? Then,
My power grows.
well, I mean, that doesn't really matter. It's good. Now we can at least do some rerolls.
Should themselves a bar.
Come on!
So,
Welcome, your greatness. I've got some good stuff if you're looking to buy.
so sell this. Don't need anything of this. Now there's an argument to make that we buy this. Because we're going to use some range attacks in the beginning a bit. But gonna be fine, right? Not gonna buy it. Right. Don't forget to get this chest here.
Hardly a challenge.
The mirror, oh yeah, okay, that's true. The mirror as well, yeah. I totally missed that one, but yeah, makes sense.
He lifts up this mace with his other arm, so I stuck my dagger in that arm. No more problems on that run after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna respec as once I get with us. But I guess I already have you now from the cutscene. But oh my fucking god! But I'm just gonna get a few more stuff before I'm gonna respec. I'm gonna respec once I make my first rest. I really have not enough strength to go up here. Okay, whatever. Let's still get done.
Look at all these.
Because I do want to have the fighter class as my main class, simply because this gives me better saving throws than the rogue one. And the proficiencies as well are just better. But yeah, it's gonna be one time. And then we stay. Usually I would kill these low HP enemies here.
Trust no.
But the amount of text I just missed, I'm just gonna skip that.
Watch your back.
Don't need these extra XP anyway. Okay, now we can use actually shield. And then still get the buff from the Duelist once we get it.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun.
The mark glows.
Yep.
Guessing you're after me. Shit. Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just...
Yeah, I'm very brave in this one.
Please.
But the way it's going, yeah, it's
Sounded
just...
like he was beating something up. Yeah, beating it good.
I just don't feel like pushing my luck. Even though I guess I would have very high success chance to hit these attacks, but yeah. I already missed too many of them.
Please, please, that's all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The lock.
The grove.
Okay. Then let's sell more stuff. How much? Okay. I have a decent amount of money.
The crest she
It's good. This.
Pleasure.
The brand marks your flesh.
Okay, then let's try to free Volo.
Burnt flesh.
Surely this is going to go well. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
A timely I guarantee the story of we mustn't tarry.
Okay. So at least we got that one.
Step lightly.
Sold my Featherfall scroll. I'm gonna kiss. Then let's go to the Goblin camp, into the underground.
I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's great. Then this None of you are worthy.
Priestess gut needs to You ready?
The vision dissolves away.
Maybe I could help with. Oi,
Okay.
priestess.
So now we're gonna kill her. In a totally legit way. Which hopefully doesn't take too long. Okay. Plus you actually can. And once he stops talking, this, yeah, you can get her to walk with minor illusion. So you just have to cast it 2 times every time, because he will move. And then you can get her to the cliff and push her off.
Don't get too comfortable, you horrible sacks of muck. Drow might need us anytime.
They've
Okay.
been comfortable since we've been here.
And she's so kind to get her to drop the key before she falls into the abyss. So, very kind from her. And now we get into the underground.
Don't linger. Quietly.
Aye.
Into the shadows. Just like old times.
Good. And I guess I could fight, yeah, but... Nah, better not risk it. She doesn't give that much XP anyway. Okay.
Over there. Something over there. Well, it's certainly something. That might be worth
No,
a look.
just luck pick here. Definitely not gonna do the puzzle. Way too lazy for that one. So. And now we can get our underground stuff. We are going to be almost finished. Now we can get XP here if we kill the Minotaur. But we have to be the one who does the last hit. Because if you don't kill him, you don't get anything. You have to kill him to get the 75 XP. Good. So, now we can get rid of the stone.
Go. A little
This
souvenir.
and this.
Don't touch me.
I'm not.
Should be easy.
So, you choose. Okay. I guess we're gonna jump up then. Oh, damn. So you actually just can jump through here if you fail this check. So yeah.
Oh dear. Someone's left.
Doesn't really matter. This was my... yeah, of course, it's trap disarmament. I still have some tools. So that was already out. So I guess it wouldn't be so surprising since I'm failing everything. But not yet. Alright. Now we can get our weapon. Every time I click on the gate instead of the lever. Every goddamn time. So.
Watch your back. Fungal spores. Is a little bloodness too much to ask for?
Slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Alright, 15. Yeah, okay.
It feels like you're warring with 10 people for the
Starting
blade.
to get some rolls too.
With another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
Okay, now this is going to be our weapon, mostly. As you can see, it's a finesse weapon. You can see we get the extra 2 slashing here from the Duelist passive feature. So this one counts there as well. And it's just the best one. we can have at the moment, so we're gonna use it. Yeah. I don't know, it's a bit sad that's always this weapon that's going to be used. It is just so much better than everything else. Yeah, I'm probably going to use the Sword of Screams once I get it for killing Nier. Simply to use something different. Even though we have to say, the Loof weapon is still better than the Sword of Screams. With the Shriek melody, as well, the base damage is simply higher. Then you get the Shriek, so you're going to do a little bit more damage. Not much, but it's a bit. I think it's 2 points on average. But yeah. Yeah, I really wish there would be more rapiers and weapons in that area. So, gonna get this chest as well. Okay, past these guys.
Over here.
Don't wanna fight them because I'm surely gonna die if I do this. And now we can get through here. I'm actually gonna keep this. Cause it could be useful to get some accuracy for the early game.
Even the mushrooms down here can't be trusted.
You are
State your purpose.
That the Pacific.
So, these 2 scrolls for a bit more money, then we can get into the colony. 1.7k. I'm not sure if that's enough to buy the caustic band. We will see. Can't remember how expensive it is, but it is quite expensive.
Our kind has truly remarkable.
Are you looking to open your mind?
Get this quest.
But the law, no, and even
can get him as a trader later.
The extraction would involve severe cranial trauma. But not to worry. Should you transform,
the Boots of Stone Glamour, of course, right?
There may be a way to Timus cause your sanity.
I imagine.
Yeah, because of course, since we're going to use.
Have you made any new discoveries? Yes, but it has
the frightening strike from our Battlemaster. We do inflict conditions, and the Boots of Stormy Glamour are going to be quite useful for us. Basically, the best boots possible. Yeah, we could actually wear this one simply for the armor class. And I think I'm actually gonna do this. There isn't really anything else that's useful for us, yeah. I just thought that. Okay, whatever. I mean, we can use the dual armor anyway. Give us a bit of stealth, which I mean can be useful if you try to sneak up of some enemies. Like, we're not really an assassin, but yeah.
She'll need an antidote soon.
Why are you helping me?
You're... But I... Cole's garters. Not... I got away, but not the others. Just... Like I said, say...
Get these boots for now. So, gonna use these boots until we get the Boots of Stormy Glamour, so I guess it's very, very soon. But yeah. Obviously, Click Heals is very strong.
What's it doing?
I sense your resolve. The Duergar Seeker know.
The Sovereign says...
You do the circle a service. The dead make a fine
Oops. I just misclicked. Oh my god. Surely they're going to become neutral once I leave, right? Oh god. Oh man, today is not my day. And doesn't look like they're going to become neutral.
Very, very quiet.
A drought? No, doubt you'd care to right now. Waiting for that idiot Balin's right. Never mind. My useless husband. You try to ransom him to me. You'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
No, I actually just misclicked. But I know what you mean, that spamming to dialogue in patch 8 is got a little bit buggy. I had some issues with that as well. But yeah, actually the mirror we just did, well, I had the issue where I was just spamming 2 and it just at some point cancelled the conversation and then it sent out the death ball to kill me. Yeah. So yeah, don't have an invis potion. Okay, I might be fucked here, actually. Let's see how this works. Oh my god, this is...
Something different.
Can I go here? No, I can't. Oh god. Should be... Oh no, I don't have enough movement to go down there. This is bad, and I don't think I have teleport, right? No. Can I go here? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. This... Yeah. Surely they're not gonna push me down here, right? Surely not. Oh god. I don't know what's going on today. Somehow I'm just, yeah. It's gonna be a very cursed one. Well, I guess this is going to make it quite unique if I survive this. But I believe if I survive this turn, I should be fine. And jump down if I get the Featherfall potion in. I hope at least. But it should work.
Intruder, interloper, invader.
Can't he get up here? Feels like he can't. Okay. So, can I throw this potion? I don't think I can actually. I mean, it says I will survive this. So... but I'm still in combat. I mean, surely I'm out of range, right? Yeah, I shouldn't have used my... Actually, using action shots wouldn't change anything, because I still only have one bonus action. Oh god. So they are running... Yeah, but I'm out of range. Everyone is just running around. So I should be able to leave combat next turn. I mean... And the only issue is... Can't really... Well, we can't get back to our traders, that's the issue, right? So, Omelium's quest is... I mean, we can, but I have to get a bunch of invisibility potions first. Yeah. He truly can't take a joke, yeah. Taking life too serious. Not good, I'm telling you.
I'm tired.
You're only going to end up seeing problems where none.
I was just settling in and reviewing. Well, the druid Halson had some kind. Here. That's quite impossible. As there's not a... Isn't it? Oh, dear. Quite the cozy setup you have.
Well, I mean, I guess this is going to make this quite interesting. But yeah, I believe they're going to be... Thing is, I don't have any invisibility potions or scrolls to get past the
quite the cozy setup you
towers from the Arcane Tower.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I guess I have to delay this as well now. Well.
The camp looks abandoned. And rightly so.
Let's see. Okay. I mean, I guess it's fine. Just gonna delay this a bit. Get the potions. Well, we should just... After we take a rest, it should be fine. Get the potion done. From Edel, I believe. Oh well. Oh man, this is such a mess. But okay.
Must be one hell of a mole. Bones snap like twigs. Must have been quite a fall. Well, hello.
Okay.
A fake wall.
Let's get the XP here. Just a bit. Ah yeah, I forgot. You get teleported out here if you haven't killed Edel.
Into my pocket.
Oh well, just got up here for the XP anyway, so it's fine. So then let's get the Drow armor.
Ready or not.
Fucking Sami. No. Oh god, this is...
Let's move. Be careful. There are traps about.
Alright, this one is so cursed. Everything goes wrong.
Cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you.
Oh, can't remember the last time I was this unlucky.
Well, hello.
He should be gone now though, right?
Moving. Nice and easy. Tread carefully.
Okay. Everything worked out after all.
A resupply station. Anything?
Okay, no, I can't go to the tower unfortunately because I don't have inverse potions. Okay, let's go here. Maybe we can buy one here or at the goblin camp, and then we can do this as well.
That octa soup just a moment ago.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't play with karmic dice. I always have it off. Which I guess for this run it's getting tempting to activate it. But I'm not gonna.
Is there anything you need?
I will
Just some
suffer
bits
through
and
this.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
I hate when this
Need
happens.
anything else? Of course. But please, remember.
Let me sell my stuff.
You're not the only one in need.
Oh, she's already gone, right? Because because I was in the village. Or too close to the. Yeah, then we have to go to Goblin Camp.
So, I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. Wait. Then this other guy.
And hopefully we can get a inverse potion there.
Need something?
Okay. Anything else? Not really. Okay. Good.
The earth's been charmed. Ominous. Careful.
Okay, thing is we need another inverse potion. Actually 2. So we actually can finish the quest of Omelium. As well. The Myconauts are all hostile towards us, so yeah. Go down. So.
That's curious. It's mine now. I feel cold. Empty. What do those flowers do?
Can send this one to camp. Actually, drop this one so I can use guidance on the door to unlock it. Yeah, you actually also can store these flowers in your camp chest, and they actually won't die even if you travel to the surface and open the chest. So as long as you don't take them out, that is. Once you take them out, they will die. But if you don't do this, you can store them in your chest and just keep them there. And then, well, get them once you need them, basically. Alright, then let's get the stuff we need from here. And I guess after this is probably our first time we're gonna rest. Simply because we, well, need the invis potion before we can finish this quest. I'm putting a flower into Edel's pocket. I don't think it would work because, I mean, she's underground, but I guess technically it's not the Underdark, right? So, I mean, I guess gotta try it, but personally I don't think it would work. It would be very funny if it did though, to be honest.
I'm not normally one for literature, but there's something there.
So. Back here. The thing is, I don't have enough damage to destroy these guys. It's like I hit them 100 times and I need a max damage for. Yeah. Whatever. It's not much XP we lose there by not killing these towers.
I can feel it. Transformed. What is this trickery?
So. Now let's dig up the chest back here.
Something over there.
Then.
I wonder.
Shit.
Keep your distance, Star.
Now I have 2 inspiration points. I wonder if 2 inspiration points are enough to get to the Grimforge. It should be, but the way my rolls are at the moment, I don't feel confident. Just get a chest, it should be enough. We have, yeah, we're 600. We don't need that much more money, actually. Okay, then let's go up.
You know these words. They are from the...
Command as you see fit, my lord. You do not wish.
Here. And here. Read this one. Got the healing potion done.
This could do some damage. Waste not.
Okay.
Command as you see fit, my lord. My liege.
It's the right one, right? Okay, yeah, it is. So, yeah. The Guided Lightning is quite nice for us. We're not gonna use it now, because we have obviously no use for it, but once we go into the Shadow Realm, we can use it to cast light on our weapon, and it will help us get easier, well, oh my god. It will help us get 2D fights, the Shadow Realm, easier to start. Actually, we're gonna use it now. I forgot.
A secret button.
Get in the basement. But also for Act 2 later. We get a light source for our weapons, and then we don't have to carry torches. Which is obviously very useful for the fights there. Okay. I think that's everything then, and we're just gonna take our first rest. And then also I'm going to respec.
I'm shooting arrows at this tall. Then this other
Your greatness. Something catch your eye.
Okay, don't need this. Bro, he's still broke. Okay, then let's just rest.
The air is heavy. Your hands... Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty. A touch of disgust.
This is insane. What the f... It just wrote a 1 again. This is...
Take it. One motion.
Holy shit, I truly can't remember the last time I had such bad rolls.
Just in time.
This is insane.
I'm here, don't worry. You will not. We haven't much. That I will keep it.
Oh god.
What?
Yeah, it's so crazy. Basically critical failure twice. It's hey. I see.
All
There he is.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. I'll never forget him.
I don't know about you guys, but seeing Astarion smile always looks so weird to me. I don't know why. It's I don't know, it seems so unnatural for him to smile. Pretty fucked up thing to say, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, somehow it doesn't seem right to see him smile. I'm sorry, Astarion, but that's how it is.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the AoE spells. I have the feeling the way this one is going, I'm gonna need them. Do you have anything I want? No, you don't. Okay. Okay, then let's respec.
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers. No. Should thou or any... Because it is a matter such is...
Alright, so now we're going to go Fighter as our main class. Simply because this will give us Constitution saving throws proficiency, and this is just like the best proficiency you can have, pretty much, with the advantage on this. Because, well, as a solo character, there's nothing more important than keeping your concentration spells. Especially if you use haste, which, well, you're going to use a lot. Then, fighting style, obviously, we're going to go Dueling for the extra 2 damage with our, well, one-handed weapon. And yeah. We're of course also then going to use the shield, because you can, so just would be stupid not to. So we're gonna do it, even though personally I find it a bit weird. And then we're going to take the same stats we had before, 17 dex, 14 strength, and 10 wisdom. So 17 dex simply because we hardware, we get 18 dex, and then we can get another +2 for the 20 dex. And later with the Mirror of Loss we get up to 22 dex, which is more than enough. And here we just get Athletics and Acrobatics to improve our movement. But yeah. Simply the other ones we just don't really need.
Make haste. I would have worked.
Okay, next level, Fighter, of course, again for action shots. And we're going to go Fighter again, and we take the Battle Master. And for our Manoeuvres, we're going to take Riposte, which is just very strong, a 3 damage attack basically, every other turn, or when your enemies try to attack you and miss, which they hopefully will have a lot once we get our armor up with the shield. And then Precision Attack, get the extra accuracy, definitely very helpful in the early game where our accuracy is pretty bad. And of course against boss fights, where some of the bosses are pretty hard to hit. Will help there as well. And then of course Menacing Attack, so we can inflict lightning for the extra damage then later once we get our special bow from the Grim Forge. So now we need invisibility potions. Or scrolls as well, doesn't really matter.
Looking to spend it?
Yeah, it's 1 attack every time. So you use it and then at the same turn you get the extra push wisdom, so it's a 1 attack thing. That's, yeah. It's of course a bit expensive because you have to use a maneuver to get it. But we don't need the other attacks. And for the early game it can be useful. Like late game this is pretty useless because you have a high accuracy and it's better for you to use all your maneuvers to get the extra damage. But for now it's nice to have. So yeah, that's why we're using it. And the problem is we now can't even get to the other traders from the Myconid colony to get stuff there every time because, well, everyone is hostile.
You recognize the crest she bears.
This is, yeah, suboptimal to say the least.
Pleasure.
Okay. Yeah, one invisibility potion is not enough though. You need one to get there, and then another one to get out there again. Actually, even more. Because, I mean, we also have to do the quest, and this will also kick us out and remove our invisibility. I wonder if we actually can even do this. That will not immediately